Winning has a price, and leadership has a price. So I pulled people along when they didn't want to be pulled. Challenge people when they don't want to be challenged.
You saw the wins, the trophies, the crowds, but you didn't see the lonely mornings, the pressure, the weight of dragging others forward. This isn't about talent, it's about obsession. Greatness isn't gifted, it's demanded every single day.
Most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it.
The easiest thing in life is to give up on whatever you're focused on or whatever you're hopeful for. The hardest thing is to keep going, but we have to. We have to continue to hold on. And I would imagine for so many people out there, that is probably the most difficult thing.
To win, you have to lose. To be great, you have to suffer. To lead, you have to drag people with you, even when they don't want to be dragged.
When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
The frustration is unbearable. The anger is rage. Why the hell did this happen? Makes no damn sense.
I found myself almost giving up at times.
The storm hits, the dream seems dead, and you ask yourself,
Do I have the consistent will to overcome this thing? Maybe I should break out the rocking chair and reminisce on the career that was. Maybe this is how my book ends. Maybe Father Time has defeated me. Then again, maybe not.
I'm talking to the person that's made up their mind that no weapon formed against them shall prosper.
You question everything, your body, your worth, your past. But the game doesn't care about excuses. If you try to shortcut the game will shortcut you.
Now I'm supposed to come back from this and be the same player or better at 35? How in the world am I supposed to do that? I have no clue.
You get no guarantee that the work will pay off, only the choice. Show up or stay down. And showing up, that's everything. Motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice.
You already in pain, you already hurt. Get a reward from it.
Success demands belief in hard work, patience when progress stalls, sacrifice when comfort tempts, and self-confidence when doubt creeps in. Confidence isn't, I'll be fine if they don't like me. It's knowing you'll keep going even when they don't.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.
You want to win? Learn to fail. You want to shine? Learn to suffer. It's not punishment. It's the process.
I have yet to meet someone who is as competitive as me.
Sometimes you have to trick yourself. You have to look inside yourself and find the different types of challenges from game to game. That's how I got myself motivated,
You don't need a dramatic story or a perfect background.
Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of. All you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful.
If you love something, if you have a strong passion for something, you would go to the extreme to try to understand or try to get it.
What about regrets? What about disappointment?
I really don't have regrets. I am a person that says, as soon as you look back in your history and you come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. Disappointment to me, to win, you got to lose. To be successful, you got to have something that's not successful.
It all matters. Every loss, every failure, every bad game, every injury, it shaped you.
What's hard is going, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm going to do the same thing again today, but I'm going to try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real grind.
This isn't about talent. It's about mindset. It's about doing the same thing again tomorrow, even when nothing worked today. That's what makes you different. That's how legends are made, through humility, through heartbreak, through hunger.
Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you gotta be willing to give up sleep.
You have to be okay with not being liked, but you got to crave to be respected.
You're not in competition with anybody but yourself.
The real enemy, complacency. The biggest regret, never starting. The greatest loss, never trying.
If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row.
Everything happens for a reason, and there's a story to everything, and if you take time to realize, what your dream is and what you really want in life, no matter what it is, whether it's sports, whether it's in other fields, you have to realize that there's always work to do, and you want to be the hardest working person in whatever you do, and you'll put yourself in position to be successful.
So what makes a legend? Not just the highlights, not just the rings, it's what happens in the dark, when no one's watching. When your body says quit, but your heart says not yet.
Preparing for your greatness. Don't let nobody else do it for you. Do it for yourself.
If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. I've always loved that quote. That's Mamba mentality. We don't quit, we don't cower, we don't run, we endure and conquer.
They can doubt me, they can guess what I can't do. That's the beauty of the unknown. It's just another chance to prove them wrong.
Only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go.
Always keep going. What I've come to find out is that no matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready.
So what I'm telling you is you can't count the cost, because if you count the cost and you see how much it costs, you might quit, you might give up. So you got to go in knowing that I don't count the cost. Listen to me. You don't count how many breaths you take. You don't count it. You get to a point where you don't count it. You just do whatever it takes to get whatever you want. Don't go to sleep until you succeed.
Success demands 8 things. Number 1, hard work. Don't believe in luck. Believe in hard work. Number 2, patience. If you are losing the patience, then you are losing the battle. Number 3, sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for what you want, then what you want becomes the sacrifice. Number 4, consistency. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. Number 5, discipline. Motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. Number 6, self-confidence. Confidence is not like they will like me. Confidence is I'll be fine if they don't like me. Number 7, positive attitude. A positive attitude won't solve all your problems, but it will annoy enough people to make it worth the effort. Focus on your goals, not on your obstacles.
Maybe I made you believe that this was easy. Maybe I made you think greatness was gifted. Maybe it's my fault. But if it lit a fire in you, then maybe it wasn't a mistake at all. If you felt that, share this with someone who needs it. Like, comment, and remind the world what mindset really looks like.